Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of me almost falling off a cliff. I mean, Satisfactory. So, in between episodes, I kind of just straightened things up. And by straighten things up, I mean almost literally. See, before we were doing the whole turning iron into iron rods into screws and then making everything. Well, I said, you know what? This is going to be a big, tedious project to change over all those recipes into the new cast screw recipes. So I just went ahead and did that while I let some machines run. And like I thought, it was a tedious process. But I got it done. And everything's working just fine, and we're still running off those two iron nodes that we have down below. Of course, I can now not get to them through here because, yeah. But either way, that's not what today's episode is going to be about. Today's episode is going to be about coal, black powder, and steel. Hopefully. I know I want to at least get the steel going. Or not the steel, the coal going for black powder. So, I also did, a little bit of slug research.
Added to the object scanner.
But yeah, it's just so that I could find slugs, which, I mean, are easy enough to find because you can spot them from a mile away. I'm leaving the fog on today just to see how well my frames do. If my frames don't do very well, then I'll turn the fog back off. But I do know that I need to go down this way for the coal. And I believe... coal? Boop. I think there's like 2 or 4 nodes. There's that one, but then there's 2 or 4 down this on this little ridge. So just so that we can be prepared for it, let's get, I need buildings, and then miners, I need 4. So we got everything on us that we need to make them, so except for the portable miners. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of those. And this is going to be fun. Now, the reason I say that I think there's 4 is because there is a map to this world. You just have to go about unlocking it in the Caterium tree, which, as you can see, I still need to make Caterium ingots to do so. But that's going to be a later project. So put that guy away, put that away, put that away. I don't need the sulfur or the Caterium on me right now. So let's go ahead and head out that way. I know I got that little milestone going on up in the right, but I kind of need coal being made before I can actually go ahead and make the basic steel. So we're just gonna run on over. It's gonna be past our actual power production setup. There's a lot of hills in this game. And I'm not even in the grassy hills, I'm in the freaking forest. But I can get down relatively easily. Thank you. Still got that glitch going on. Don't know what it's about. Where all of my, not all of my berries, but most of my berries don't seem to want to show up. But go down here. And this is still running at max efficiency, which is 120 per minute. And I mean, we're actually doing pretty good on our power. We're still well below it. You know, at our max consumption, we're only at 360, but current consumption is only 278. So we're doing just fine. So if we look over here, we can see the 2 nodes. But I'm pretty sure there's some right, yeah, I can just faintly see the line. Let me actually get out my basher just in case. I didn't mean sulfur, I meant coal. You can see the lines grow down. See, right there, there's a line. I heard something. Was it a bean? Oh, there's some... What are you? Copper node. Oh, that's fine. So I figured out something about the flies. Hit me. They actually like to circle around you, like literally circle around you. So when they go to attack, they're going to go for your back. Yep, see? There's 2 there. There's 2 here. So we do have 4 nodes right close to us. So we can actually do what we want to do with this because these are both pure, normal, not pure. I knew that, but I still started saying pure. So both of these nodes will get us 60, 60, 60, and 60. So that's, we've got 240 possible coal to use. And we'll be using almost all of that right away. So let's go ahead and get a miner set down. We're going to be transporting it off this way. Boop. And let's turn you a little bit so we can merge you. Boop. Now I wonder, is there some iron nearby for us to... I mean, we got iron back at our base, but yeah, there is iron. I knew it. There was no way there wasn't going to be iron near here. So we can actually make our steel just right here. Plus, I don't think there's any sulfur near here. Nearish to here, I should say. Nope. No sulfur. Yeah, the closest sulfur is back that way. So we will have to truck some over that way. But we can actually use trucks now. So we'll truck some over. We'll have some of the iron staying here, making steel, probably actually right here. And this coal over here will be used specifically for our black powder research. So we actually need to bring a power line out this way and do a little bit of terraforming. Yeah, so I'll be right back when some of that's done. And we're back, guys. I did get the platform set up. I even brought down the iron, which was actually a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. It had some flies up there, so kind of had to beat them away with the beaten stick. But I got the iron pulled down. I got the coal all ready. Well, not all ready, but ready. And so I can start steel production once I get it researched. And yeah, but I also got the coal over here kind of ready. I got a platform for it to be on. And I'm thinking of taking a truck and just kind of whizzing it on over, either around this way or around this way, because I already did set up a truck for me just to run back and forth. And he does the job, but, you know, sometimes running is faster than a truck. But got to think about the future, too. So we're just going to find where the sulfur node is and set up some miners up there and just kind of have the trucks bring some of the coal from here, some of the sulfur from somewhere over there, bring it over to the base, then make the black powder there. So let's take our tractor, not truck. And we need to find the coal, which actually, wait. Yep, can't do that. This is, hang on. Gotta get out the tractor for me to find the actual sulfur, so boop. Alright, come on. I pinged you. Where are you? 500 meters and 600 meters. And they're both up that way. Bit of a steep cliff, but we still can make it just fine. It struggles. The struggle is real. Oh, please don't let the sulfur be down in that little marshy area. Alright, so the sulfur was this way. And the fog came in. Lovely. So let's see. It was about 400 meters, so it should be just like right here in front of me. I think it is. Yeah, it's down in this little marshy area. Can I see it? I cannot see it because fog. So let's go around here. Can I see it here? I can't. Oh, I think I see it right there. Yep, right there. And it's two nodes. Two nodes right next to each other. So we're going to need to create a little ramp down. Base is right there, so it's actually pretty close by. Now the question is, do I want to go down myself and then build a ramp up? Or just, yeah, you know what? Not gonna try to build down. It's always easier to build up than it is to build down. Is there any... Doesn't look like any swamp thingies. Some poisonous gas. There will be some monsters, though. Hi, Moth. 2 sulfur nodes. What are you? Normal, so 60. And 60. Oh, no. This is impure, so 30. So 60 and 30. That's 90. I mean, that's not too bad, but still. Alright, let's go ahead and switch over to this. Actually, switch over to this one. Just kind of set these down over top. I should still be able to place a miner on top of these. Let's see. Miner Mark 1. Yeah, it'll still snap. I just need the portable miners. So let me go ahead and cut these down in the meantime and kind of get a nice little foundation. Boop. So, with 90 and 120, what is the recipe for black powder? I don't know. I need to research it. Oh, the monster's here finally. And it's just a hog. That was easy. Is there another one? Yeah, there's another one. Hey. Don't act like it. Don't act. Oh, hey, there's 3. Get back here. And number 3, where are you? There you are. Haha. They always make things a little bit interesting, don't they? Anyways, back to foundation building. And will this be big enough for a miner? Yeah, this will be big enough for a miner. But we also need to make sure I have room for a truck station and then a ramp. Actually, can I just go straight up from here? I would need to probably clear out some of this jungle. And no, it doesn't look like I can go straight up. Hey there, green slug. Oh, nope. Can I just... Yeah, I can angle it like that. Cool. Yoink. Mine. Whoop. So, let's see. Truck stations are right here. And their hitbox is huge. So, let me see if I can't kind of angle you to where you're kind of just hanging off just a little bit. Come on, come on. And right there. Can I still get a miner in? Oof. No. So the platform does need to be just a little bit bigger. And so the truck station will actually probably have to be like right here. Oh, that's just leaves. Oh, I can just grab these. I didn't need to use my chainsaw and waste fuel. But now let's see if I can't. Truck station. Whip. And just get that right at the edge. Pull it over here. And then miner. Get you turned around. Yeah, there's room right there. There's room right there to bring in this stuff. Oh, but... right. I'm gonna need to supply... Actually, no. No, I won't need to supply this one with fuel. Because the other truck station... Right? I will need to supply it with fuel. That's a problem. Because I want to have one tractor going to the base with this stuff, one tractor coming from the coal to the base. So I'll need to have a tractor coming from the coal to over here to over there. And we got 120 coal. Let's see. We are also going to be using... What is it? It's going to be 60 coal? Yeah, okay. So we can actually borrow one of those other miners over there, the coal miners, and have it used for the fueling. So, okay, we're good. We're good. So, one miner will be used for steel, another miner for fueling all these truck stations, and then the other one will be for the black powder. Alright, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So now I just kind of need to see a path. Where can I make a path up that will be convenient? Let's see if I can't just... I'm gonna need to make these paths too wide, 'cause the truck might have a little bit of issues with, you know, going up and down the terrain. So I'll be right back once I get kind of a path cleared away. You know, what was just a second for you, or even a nanosecond, was actually an hour and 20 minutes for me. And not because it was necessarily difficult, but I set up the miner up top there. I don't remember if that was in the last clip or not, but setting up this road for me to get back and forth was actually pretty difficult, because originally I had it set up for the 8x4 ramps, and I just placed that wrong. I don't know where it went. Oh well. So yeah, that's what I had set up. Pretty steep, you know? And it didn't like that. The tractor did not like that one bit. It was struggling going up and down this thing. So I had to change it to the 8x2s. So now it's a little less steep going up, and that's fine. This part didn't take me much time at all. This part maybe took 5 minutes to do, and it was done and over with quick. What did take me forever though was over here. Now yes, there is a road here, but transitioning between was kind of jarring because we're over a hill already. So that was fun. But then going down this way, there's actually, like, there's rocks in the way, there were, like, trees and shrubs. But as you can see, everything just kind of pops in after a second. Like that rock wasn't there, that rock wasn't there. But now they're starting to pop in. Because my game's catching up. Like, that guy. That guy. Hi, Mr. Moth. That guy. And then there was this one rock that gave me so much trouble, and it's right around here. He was up in this area. And this is what I finally decided on. Now, there was one rock I think I finally paved over him, just because he was giving me so much trouble. I think it's this guy. This guy right here was giving me so much trouble because I would come up and I'd start to make the turn, and then he'd pop into existence and I'd be like, oh, I'm stuck. Back up, go around him. And that's all with the tractor. So I had to change this design because, again, the 8x6s were just too steep. So I had to change it to the 8x2s. Except for, like, in in certain key places, because yeah, this little water feature here kind of makes it a little difficult to go over and go straight up. But it's all fixed, it's all done. The ramps are all laid and our path is set. However, I did kind of change my mind on a few things. So this truck station here will be gathering all the sulfur, like initially planned. However, we won't be bringing any coal over here like I originally planned. Instead, the tractor will come down here. It'll pick up the sulfur, which is being loaded in here. It'll load up all the sulfur, and then it'll take it off. I thought I fixed it to where you can't do that, sir. Do I have any? I don't have any on my hotbar. So let's get some walls. And just kind of boop. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright. Quit being mean and just... There we go. And then... take that one away. There we go. So, gotta do that, actually, for quite a few spots, so that the beam can't come over and... Why did you place there? And put it there. Put one there, there, there. And that should stop any of the beans from coming in. But I should also kind of... Nope, come on. Just... Oh, nope, down. I said down. Hang on. And if I just do that, and then there we go. This should stop any of the beans from walking onto my path here. Maybe. Because I think they can still kind of... Yeah, they can still kind of come in here. So, kind of gonna have to do a couple bits and pieces to ensure that the beans won't be able to come in. And come on, up, I had you. There you go. Just put a little wall around. They shouldn't be able to come in through the back here. I think it's just steep enough to where they can't. How about over here? I'm gonna block it off just in case anyways. Yeah, because they can get in right here, and I don't want that. So... just gonna go ahead and make a small enclosure. And there we go. All set in. Now the beans won't be able to... You know what? Actually, do that. Then that. And that. And then that. There we go. I needed this little spot right here so that when I came down, I could turn around and then go back up. Because otherwise, trying to turn around and come back up this was just a nightmare. So, that's all set up now. So, we'll come in here with our tractor, get that, get the sulfur, and then we bring it all the way back over here. Or, over here is over there. Back over to the coal is essentially where it's gonna go. Oh, and you can see up in my right, I did put in the stuff to the hub, but I did not actually send it off. I wanted to wait until we were on screen to do that. Hello, Mr. Bean. How do you be? So, we come up here and we can send off the pod to get the basic steel going. And we don't hurt. Okay, it did. Up we go. Up, up. All the while, this has been collecting like crazy, so that's fine. Some of them, I think, have stopped production because they've filled up, which, I mean, is fine and not fine at the same time, because, I mean, we're going to need a lot of certain things. Now, the smart plating, I actually have all the smart plating I need. But let's go ahead and send off the pod. Bye-bye.
Milestone reached. Steel production unlocked. Foundry grants access to new, simple steel parts. An additional project part can now be constructed. Progress to the next phase is now possible.
And now we can also make black powder. Because I have a ton of sulfur in my inventory, as you can see. I was doing a lot of testing, and that meant I had to end up getting some sulfur. So now I need to actually make some black powder. So let's do that. The black powder is made over here. So we can make 109 of it. So I'll be back when I've got the necessary amount. Alright, got the black powder, and we are good. So now, oh, we can start making the rifle too, which is actually amazing. Oh, balls. We need encased steel beams, and we can't make encased steel beams. We actually need steel production to go any further. Well, hell. I guess we really do got to get steel up and running immediately. Probably not in this episode, but we can at least get the basics started. Let's see what we're going to need. Not that. I need to put away all that sulfur. Let's just... personal... Where is the personal storage box? Here we go. Yeah, just gonna put that there. Don't need anything huge. Just need to... Boop. There we go. Get it out of my inventory. Out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. Alright. Production. New item. Foundry. We are going to need a minimum of 2. And we have the resources for it. Cool. Minimum of 2 of those. And then we are going to... Actually, I don't think... I think, yeah... So we've now been halted. Oh no, we can make the black powder though. We can make the black powder. Alright. That's good, because then we can begin the process of making the nobelisks, which are the bombs. And so we just need to go over and hook up our steel production and all the tractors we're gonna need, and get everything sorted down there and there. So I'll meet you over there. Alright, so I figured we're not going to get the black powder done for today, because that's going to take a minute, especially with setting up the tractor over here to go back and forth. So we are going to focus on the actual steel production. So steel production is going to require, oh, I can not worry about you right now, require our foundry, and we're going to need 2 of them. Now, we're going to need 90 and 90. 90 coal, 90 iron. Now, that's not what we have. We have more than that. And that's just what I want to produce right now. We have 60 over here, 60 over there, so 120. And then up there is just 120. That's a pure iron node. So we do have more than that. We have 30 more than that. But we're not going to be messing with those numbers. We're going to simply work on this right now. But all of it's going to be going into this guy. And we'll be sending him out. So we want to kind of position it to where we can just set these right next to each other. And then merge them together and send them in here. So the steel will be, let's see, it'll merge out this end. I'm starting at the end here just to make things a little bit easier. And oh, there we go. Green line. Is that the center? That is the center. Why aren't you recognizing this output? Oh, it did for a half a second. Give me that. Oh. It should be good right there. Is that going to be straight? Yes, it's going to be straight. All right, cool. And we turn you. All right. And there. And then it's going to come out and go over here. Get that lined up. There we go. Thank you. So that's the ending bit for the coal and all that. So steel. And then steel. So now we just need to pump in both of these. But now you may be wondering, how are we going to get that over to here, and that into here, and then that over to there, and then that over to there? It's just going to take some finagling. So what we can do... nope. We can do this. So one side will be... Let's see. Actually, can we do this in a smart-ish way? Let's see. We're going to need a splitter because it's going to come over and let's see if I can't line this up nicely. There we go. And I just line you up. Alright. Then we can turn it. There we go. So coal's now going into there. And then we can raise this up there. Bring this up, bring this over. Just one click up. So then we just do that, and that'll bring it over. Should we? Yeah, we need to get these back stuffing already, so bring over a power line. So bring this on down. Yup. Power it there. Power it there. Alright, now these will start back stuffing on the coal. And then that just makes the iron really nice and simple. We can just put a splitter, that's a merger, splitter right here. Just kind of line that up with, it's right on there. Right there. Then we just straighten. Turn this guy. And over. There we go. And there we are. It's starting to fill up, but we want it to kind of back stuff a minute. Alright. That should be alright now. 45 per minute? Almost. Alright. Now we just gotta bring you down into there. That's kind of ugly. Hang on. I'm gonna bring you... Oh, no, 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 no! Change the belt line. Boop. So I do want Mark II belts. Just kind of bring it down to this level. And then bring it down. Alright. And then it gets splits onto 1 and 1, because it'll be 60 and 60. Which should be more than enough. 45 and 45, yeah. Because we're producing 60 and 60 into, let's see. These are not Mark II, so that's what they need to be. These can be Mark 1s, because it's 60 on that one, 60 on this one. This one needs to be Mark II, because it's 120. And then we go back to Mark 1s over here. But that seems to be working, and we're producing steel. It's coming out, and it's going into here. We want this to load the truck, right? That's good. It's going in. Now, we've got 60 and 60. Now we need actual coal into this guy. But, well, I think that's going to be another problem for another day. So, we're kind of running over time. I'm going to have to call this episode here. We do have steel production, though, and that is good because now we can start making tier 3 belts once we get it learned, of course. But we can start progressing even further into the next tiers, and we can get everything rolling just a little bit faster. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been a fun and tedious, but tediously fun episode to make, and I hope you all enjoyed it. So, I've been Dorkman191, and this has been Satisfactory. Bye, y'all.